Hello everybody out there, what's up, Dude Rock 18 here, and I am back with another video of monthly recap. We are at the end of the month of what I'm going to be covering in this video, which will be the month of February 2026, and I'll be doing the days of February 1st all the way until February 27th, even though I know there are 28 days in the month. And the only reason why I'm doing it up to the 27th is because as of recording this video, it is on February 27th, but I will be uploading this on February 28th. And that is the last time I'll be telling you guys when I'm recording and uploading the videos, because we're still at the starting point of the episode. So you'll kind of get an understanding of when I'll be recording it and then posting it. And also another reason why I say that is because as of last month's monthly recap, and I said this, that I did find out what happened on January 30th after recording this video. So if at any time in February that if I miss anything in this video, I'll be sure to put it in the next month's recap of March. So before I get into the news pieces that I found that were interesting, which will go as follows of sad, general, and happy. As you see, I did a mix-up of that, as I said I was going to do. There's this really cool item that I have to show all of you, because I found this at my job, actually, and you saw this on my thumbnail, actually, and I wanted to wear this for this video. That's why I'm not wearing it now. And the item I want to show you are these. And yes, these are the gloves that have real metal on them, and they look really, really awesome. So when I saw this, I was like, wow. And they asked me if I wanted them, so I looked at it and I said, why not? I mean, it really defines the look that I wanted to show for the monthly recap, and it just looks so awesome, and I just had to wait to show you guys this, and I was really excited to show all of you this. And yeah, there we go, rocking on. Alright, so just thought I'd throw that out there with these, and yeah. So in this video, I'm going to be starting right now with that. So we're going to start off with the sad news, and this is actually from what happened last month, of what happened after recording the video. And we had some celebrity deaths that happened this month, and I'm going to be telling you what they are. So on January 30th, I heard later that day after recording the video that Catherine O'Hara, who was the female actress that appeared in Beetlejuice and Home Alone, passed away at age 71. No details were shared, and I remember seeing her in those movies, and when I saw her in those movies, she had like this great mother figure in the movies and in real life, and she looked like a really nice lady, and just hearing that it happened was like really something else. And it was actually my childhood days when I watched her in the movies. And by the way, if you guys want to know what I'm holding, it is a piece of paper of stuff that I write down of what happened. So I just thought I'd share that for what happened in January. So now we're going to be going into the sad news of the official month of February. And this one really hit me hard, actually. On February 7th, we have Brad Arnold, who was the founding member and voice of the band 3 Doors Down, passed away at age 47 after a battle with kidney cancer. And there are going to be some deaths that I mentioned about of who passed away with cancer. I'm telling you, cancer is really a terrible thing out there these days, and it's really sad. And for Brad Arnold, I loved his music. Here Without You is my favorite one from 3 Doors Down, and yeah, he will totally be missed. And like after I just heard that was just really something else. On February 11th, James Van Der Beek, who was the star of the teen melodrama Dawson's Creek, passed away at age 48 after being diagnosed with stage 3 colorectal cancer back in November 2024, basically suffering from bowel cancer. And I think I remember either him or Brad Arnold did a video about it when they were talking about being diagnosed. I think it was Brad Arnold, actually, But when I saw this, I did see a little bit of Dawson's Creek, not a lot, while growing up, but yeah, just hearing that was back in November of 2024, and then it comes all the way back to now, like years later, it really gets to you, especially. And he will be missed for being in Dawson's Creek as well as being with us. On February 13th, Hideki Sato, and he was actually the designer of all Sega's consoles, including Mega Drive, Saturn, and Dreamcast, and was company's former president, passed away at age 77 from bile duct cancer. Again, see, it was another cancer. And when I heard that he passed away, when he was doing like all these Sega consoles, because I grew up playing the Sega Genesis. I think I remember playing the Dreamcast like a little bit at a time. I just wasn't really a fan of it because of the whole polygon thing. And this is only my opinion, so please don't bash me in the comments. I just didn't feel that it was my type of console to own. But I did, like I said, I went to a store when it was Toys R Us. You guys remember Toys R Us? And I saw that the Dreamcast was out, and it just looked very polygonal. I'm like, yeah, it looks alright. But yeah, so he will be missed on that and remembered for all the Sega goodness he has given to us, you know, to all of us, including myself, all those years. And with all that being the sad news, I just want to give my condolences and my prayers for those who have passed away and are no longer with us. And yeah, it's just really sad to hear, again, just how they just passed away from cancer. And it's just really sad news of that. So now, enough for sadness. We are going to go into now a more positive side. And we're going to be going now into general news. And the general news I'm going to tell you, there is a lot of general news that I'm going to be saying for this one, of what I have seen and want to share with all of you. So we're going to start off with February 2nd. For those of you who know February 2nd, it is Groundhog Day. And it is a day where it's determined if he, the groundhog, and I'm going to say the name wrong, Punxsutawney Phil, we'll just call him Phil, where it's determined where he sees a shadow or not. And if all of you know the story behind Groundhog Day, if the groundhog doesn't see its shadow, then that means that spring will be early. But if the groundhog does see its shadow, then that's 6 more weeks of winter, which I am not a fan of winter. And sources said, as I'm going to show right here, he saw his shadow, so that meant 6 more weeks of winter. But as of right now, it's going to be now 3 more weeks of winter. And thank God, because I hate the cold and I hate the winter. I'm just not a fan of winter. Now, spring I do like because it gets a little bit warm. And summer, you know, summer is my favorite as well. Just not too hot. And then when fall comes, it's alright. It's a beautiful season with the leaves and everything. And then winter, just like nothing. Everything's dead and this and that and the snow. And oh, wait till I get to the snow for this one. So, February 9th, we're going into now football. For those of you Super Bowl fans of what happened at that huge event, was Super Bowl 60. And it is where was Seattle Seahawks going one-on-one against the New England Patriots. And before the game started, I'm going to show a picture right here where I prepared food of the Super Bowl. And I put this on my post actually on my channel as well, if you guys saw it or not. And the Super Bowl, it was a great game nonetheless. And I really enjoyed it. And I was rooting for the Seattle Seahawks because I'm not really a New England Patriots fan. Not just because, I wasn't really a big fan of Tom Brady. And I'm not going to talk about the flat footballs that one says that that's how he won the games. That's all I've heard. And I'm just not a New England Patriots fan. So with the Seattle Seahawks, they won with the score of 29-17. and Patriots got 13 because the Seahawks pulverized the Patriots. Like, it was just, well, it was mostly kick touchdowns more than getting a touchdown. So, but the Seahawks, they were just going up and up and up, and they, like I said, they pulverized them. But hopefully next year, my team, which I am a New York Giants fan, Big Blue, hopefully they make it, because this football season they did not do so well, and I'm going to just leave it at that. And the Jets, we won't even get to them either for them not doing well. But like I said, I'm a Giants fan. So, moving on, February 12th, as I said and showed in last month's recap, the Joy-Con 2s are out as of right now for the Nintendo Switch 2 console, along with a new video game that actually came out of Mario Tennis Fever. Now, I am still, like, I do want to get Mario Tennis Fever because, I mean, I was like on a debate of saying, should I get it, shouldn't I get it? I mean, I do, like I said, I do have a Nintendo Switch 2, and I mean, as of right now, I can't do video game videos, and that's because, once again, I don't have said apartment / place to do the videos, and I have to still get the programs to come again, so that way I can do video game videos. But hopefully sometime this year I'll be able to bring back the video games for my channel, because I miss doing video games for all of you guys out there, and I miss the enjoyment I had and the raging that I used to do. And yeah, but I might get it somewhere down the line, the Mario Tennis Fever, because I always get Mario games, and they're a lot of fun. So I might get that. February 14th is the day people celebrate Valentine's Day. Now, I'm going to talk about that. Now, see, Valentine's Day, years ago, when I was a kid going to school, I used to like Valentine's Day. Like, we would get, like, chocolates from a neighbor. Like, there was a neighbor that we had next door that gave me and my brother chocolate every Valentine's Day with the little hearts and having the pictures and everything on the thing. And we thought that that was actually very nice. And, of course, we loved the chocolate, because who doesn't? And we ate that. And it was a nice day, you know? But growing older, going to school, I kind of like didn't really have an interest for Valentine's Day. And a little behind the story, sometimes on Valentine's Day I always wanted to find a Valentine. And in school, I think there was one person that was my Valentine, but that was like a long time ago and only happened once on Valentine's Day. But after the years just went forward, it was just another day. I mean, I did like Valentine's Day at a certain time, but I'm not gonna say when. And I just don't feel this to be like my holiday. I mean, to show your loved one something and love them should be an everyday thing. It shouldn't just be a one-day thing. Now, it's nice to do stuff for your loved one on Valentine's Day. I mean, for me, as of right now in this video, I'm single, so I didn't have a Valentine. But I would say, in my mind, that Valentine's Day is basically where I can be with my family. That's all I could say for Valentine's Day, because I love my family, and it should be just more than just a one-day thing. It should be for every day that you love someone. But for those of you who enjoy Valentine's Day, then that's okay for you. Also, we got an announcement from Bandai, or Bandai Play Toys, and this is going to be something that I've been waiting to talk about, that a new interactive toy was coming out from the upcoming movie of the Super Mario Galaxy movie. It's called Hatching Yoshi. And I'm going to show this picture right here of what the toy looks like. So, it's a toy that hatches from a Yoshi egg. And out comes Yoshi, where you can pat its head and nose, talk to him, and shake it along with hearing his famous Yoshi greeting. And when I saw a video of that, I thought it was really cute how it like just sees Yoshi just coming out of an egg, and it's actually a really cool figure. I'm really thinking about getting that, but the cost of it is $59.99, basically $60. And pre-orders, they started on February 15, which they launched on Walmart.com. That's on February 20th. So the pre-orders were February 15, and it launched on Walmart.com on the 20th. There was a little bit of a mix-up there. And before it hits the Walmart stores and other retailers, it's going to come out on March 21st. So if you guys are interested in that, you may want to mark that on your calendars if you want to get yourself a hatching Yoshi. So that's actually one of my favorite toys, because I remember when the Super Mario Brothers movie came out, my favorite toy was the Bowser one. Remember with the smoke that was coming out of its mouth? I thought that was actually a really awesome toy, but I never got it. I mean, maybe I might get it, but it was actually a really cool toy for that one. But Yoshi's definitely awesome. On February 17th, Nintendo releases Virtual Boy Nintendo Switch Online. Everyone's been talking about this Virtual Boy. Everyone. And I wish that I could play it, but I mean, the Virtual Boy right here, I mean, the cost, yes, it's $100, but and I, you know, and they do have the color change that they had, along with the cardboard that has been easier for people to play it. And you can like add how it is with the cardboard, how you can use that, and it's a nice add-on to the thing. Wow, I'm getting very mixed up with my words actually. And the only downside of that is that you have to play it handheld. You can't play it on the dock. Now, that kind of gives me a question of, if I wanted to do a video of it for my capture card, how would I be able to do it? I mean, unless I put the camera into one of the lens and then I look at the other lens, I don't know. But it would have been really cool, you know, if I was to do videos of that and to show you guys that. But they said that this one is actually better than the one that they had years ago, because it was just like all red. It gave people headaches and stuff like that. So, yeah, but it's just, like I said, been talked about everywhere from everyone. And also, on that day of February 17th, it was Chinese New Year. And for those of you who celebrate Chinese New Year, we welcome in the year of the horse, or the element, the fire horse. And yes, I do follow those each and every year. And my sign, I believe, once was the year of the dragon, but then I looked again, it said I'm the year of the snake, but I don't know, dragon, snake, whatever. But this year we celebrate the year of the fire horse. So I thought that was actually really cool of Chinese New Year, and finding that out of this year. So we'll be seeing if the year of the fire horse will bring luck to any of you who believe in the Chinese New Year. On February 18th, we got an announcement of the officially casted voice actress for the upcoming movie that's coming of Sonic the Hedgehog 4 for the character of Amy Rose. And the voice actress that they chose to play Amy Rose is Kristen Bell. And for those of you who may or may not know the work of Kristen Bell, she played the voice of Anna from Frozen. And remembering her voice from Frozen, I said, you know, that actually is not a bad choice. I actually am looking forward to seeing, or hearing actually, Kristen Bell doing the voice of Amy Rose for Sonic the Hedgehog 4. And we also found out that with that, the movie is set to be released on March 19th of 2027. So it's not going to be coming out next month. It'll be coming out next year of next month. So, you know, but I think it's going to be a great, that she's going to do really great job as Amy Rose. And I'm really, like I said, look forward to that. And also on that day of February 18th, we had a day called Ash Wednesday. Now, apologies for that. The camera had a hiccup. I don't know what's going on with this camera because it happened again this month and I caught it this time. So apologies if the camera angle looks a little bit different. I just had to fix it and see what's going on. So I don't know what it is, but apologies for that. So I don't know what it cut off at, but I think it cut off where I was saying that on February 18th, we also celebrated a day called Ash Wednesday. Now, Ash Wednesday, see, I believe in religion. And Ash Wednesday is a Catholic holiday where people give up something that they like for Lent or to ashes. And for me, of celebrating Ash Wednesday, now unfortunately I couldn't get my ashes, but I did vow that I am going to be giving up from now until Easter Sunday of anything Reese's. No Reese's Peanut Butter Cups, no Reese's Puffs, not even a Reese's Granola Bar, nothing Reese's until Easter Sunday. And also to be no meat on Fridays. Once Easter Sunday happens and when it's over, then I could have meat on Fridays. I could have all the Reese's Peanut Butter Cups or Reese's of anything. And that's why I say, if there's anybody who's watching this video in the future, or anybody that wants to know about Easter and that wants to think, what am I going to get Mike for Easter? All I'm asking for is a basket of Reese's. You could go crazy if anything Reese's. Like I said, Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. Well, I don't know if you'll fit Reese's Puff in the basket. Or Reese's Pieces, Reese's Granola Bar, whatever Reese's. You don't have to go crazy getting me anything. I mean, if you want to, that's up to you. But if you get me something Reese's, I'll be happy. And I'll be a happy Easter for me because it celebrates my accomplishment of not having anything Reese's for from them. So that's all it is for Ash Wednesday. And also with the ashes, it comes from the palm, which is a green plant thing, and you burn it and it turns into ash. If you really want to look up what Ash Wednesday is, you should really Google it. It's a very interesting holiday for that. February 22nd, New York State, or people on the northeastern coast, actually, we had another big snowstorm. More like a blizzard. And it was even more crazy than the last one. Because I do remember last month's recap, I did mention that we had a snowstorm. But this was just the worst. I mean, look. Snow is beautiful and all. But with the shoveling and the cold and the high winds and everything, is just, you kind of want to say, okay, enough's enough. And from what I'm hearing from meteorologists in the news of what's going to be possibly happening this coming month of March, we're probably in the northeastern coast going to be experiencing a polar vortex. And one or two things could happen. Either we might just get cold weather, or we might get cold weather mixed with snow. And possibly it's going to be worse than this one, or it might just be the same as this one. And I'm like, March is spring season, and I don't know what's going on with this world. I mean, there's like so many climate changes and everything. I don't know what's going on, but hopefully maybe there won't be. I mean, look, if it's rain, fine. I'll deal with the rain because I have an umbrella and I can just put it over my head. That's fine. But with snow, with the shoveling and my back, I mean, I am getting old, like I said before. You know, no. Enough's enough for that. But we'll see when March comes in. And the last piece of news. As of this recording of the event that's happening right now, and when I say this, it will be, the day after, we celebrate Pokemon Day. And actually, the reason why I make this important announcement as well is because we are celebrating the 30th anniversary of Pokemon. And there was this really cool picture that I had that I wanted to show all of you of that for the 30th anniversary. And I can't believe it has been that long, because I remember as a kid watching this there was like 150 Pokemon and then 151. And I kind of watched it after that, but then I kind of dwindled away from it a little bit because there were other shows I was watching, and I kind of fell out of the loop of Pokemon. But, yeah, just 30 years, and I'm like 37, so I was like 7 years old. I feel old. Again, like I said before about being old, now I feel old. So, anyway, but for any announcements that happens on that day, and for those of you Pokemon fans, and there's also a picture that I found of this right here, and this is going to show you my favorite Pokemon, which is Mewtwo, with the 30th anniversary sign. And I thought that was really cool, and I wanted to share that with all of you. And yeah, definitely something really cool to share with all of you for Pokemon Day. And you know what they say for Pokemon? Gotta catch 'em all, Pokemon! And that's all for the general news. So, like I said, guys, there was a lot of stuff that happened for general news for this month. And yeah, just lots of stuff. Okay, now, if you're happy and you know it, as we go into the happy news, I'm sorry for that pun, that won't happen again. But yeah, like I said, I'm random, so sue me. We're going to go into that. Now, there's the first announcement of the happy news, and this is very important, and why I put this on top. On February 17th, my family celebrated my mom's birthday. And we got her this birthday cake right here. And yes, my writing I did on the icing, it was okay. But, you know, I tried to write the best I could. But the icing was, I could put happy on there and mom. But instead of birthday, I put B-Day. Because like I said, there was not much of the icing left. So I wrote like that. But it turned out alright and everything. And we celebrated her day, and, you know, it was just really an awesome day. And I'm not going to tell you how old she is because this is a family secret, but we really enjoyed it. And she loved her birthday cake, and we were actually happy that she was happy for her birthday. And I put her as the first piece of news because, well, she's my mother and she comes first, so just wanted to put that out there for that. So, let's get into the other happy news. So, February 1st, a YouTube shout out of happy birthday to Strutting Gold 3 Shemar, which his real name is Shemar, and an awesome friend of mine that I usually talk to, and he's a really, really great guy, and I definitely wanted to give him a birthday shout out in this video. So Shemar, if you're watching this, hope you had a happy birthday that day, and please go check out his YouTube channel and subscribe as well. I will put a link in the description where you can go subscribe to his YouTube channel and you could see his videos, but definitely go check that out. February 3rd, we celebrated the birthday of a puppet character, and for those of you who are Sesame Street fans, we celebrated the birthday of Elmo. And based off the information, they said that he turns 3.5 years old. And even though the character first appeared in the 1980s, I believe, his personality developed later. So there was that. And I love Elmo. Like, he's like a really great Sesame Street character, and I watched Sesame Street growing up, and my favorite was also Big Bird and all that. And you know what? With a nephew and niece that I have, I still watch Sesame Street and my favorite episode was when Mr. Rogers was on there. Like, that was one of my favorite Sesame Street episodes and moments on there as well. But yeah, brings back all the good days of Sesame Street. And I love the Muppets too. So, and Jim Henson, may he rest in peace, because he was the guy behind the puppets and everything. On February 5th, we have another YouTube shout out. That's a happy birthday to RAINPlaysGames. His real name is Joseph. And let me tell you something about this guy. This guy has amazing videos. And he does like all these. He's like a really creative content creator, and he does all these things. And every time when he uploads a video, I always look forward to watching his videos. I may not comment as much, but I do watch his videos though. I do want to let you know that. And yeah, definitely go check out his YouTube channel and subscribe. Once again, you could go check it out in the video link, in the channel link. I could talk that I have below. And trust me, you will love what you see. And he is a cool friend of mine to definitely go check out. On February 21st, it is a happy birthday and 40th anniversary of a video game. And for those of you Legend of Zelda fans, it is actually the 40th anniversary of that. And on this day, it was released in Japan on that date in 1986. So Zelda turns 40 years old. I mean, that's insane. Seriously. And that is older than me. So we talked about Pokemon, now we're talking about Zelda. So lots of things just going up and up in these years. And it's just really amazing how we grew up with these things. Now all of a sudden they're like in the high 20s or 30s or 40s and then 50 for the halfway mark. I mean, it's just weird how the world just goes really quickly, as well as the years. And finally, on this day of recording this video, I want to give a friend shout out and a happy birthday to NewYorkNinja. And his name is Joey, if you remember him in my past videos. And he has many videos that are interesting to see. And if you guys want to go swing by and check out his YouTube channel, and please do subscribe to him as well. And you know, he just has like amazing videos. Like I don't know what else to say. Like I like his wrestling style videos and other videos. And hopefully you're watching this, Joey. So hope you had a great birthday, man, and many happy years for that. And hopefully celebrating your birthday, you're enjoying Pokemon Day as well. And with that, everybody, that is my monthly recap for the month of February 2026. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. I know that my words may have been a little here and there. I do apologize about that. Like I said, it's been like a crazy month, and don't know if next month's going to be even crazier. And it will be the last time you'll see this. I just wanted to bring these on here because, you know, I found it this month. If I find something else, I'll definitely share with you guys in next month's recap for March. Before I go, please do not forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, DudeRock18. And after you're done subscribing, please also don't forget to hit that notification bell, because that notification bell will keep you notified about when I upload videos, and you won't miss out on any videos that I upload on my YouTube channel, because between this and shorts that I do, there are lots of stuff that is coming on my YouTube channel that you guys are not going to want to miss. So I really suggest you do those two things. And even if you want to go advertise to your friends and family, please do so as well, because it would really mean the world to me if all of you guys subscribe and hit the notification bell. Only if you want to. If not, that's okay too. As long as you're here and watching my videos. But if you do those two things, then you won't miss out on any videos that I upload. And that'll be all for the monthly recap for February 2026. I'll see you guys next month for the March 2026 recap. And let's see what happens when I come back here and talk about what happens in March. So I'm DudeRock18 saying take care. And as always, don't forget to rock on. Later, everybody.